Welcome into this week's edition of Maverick Insider. I'm Rob Clark, joined alongside Minnesota State head football coach Todd Hoffner. Todd, exciting time for the Minnesota State football team when you look at this spring season. Team gets to play an actual opponent coming up this weekend. How excited is this group to head out to South Dakota and take on Northern State?
Well, I think they better be very excited. It's not too often that you get a chance to play football in the spring of 2025. So this is a new rule coming off of 2024. So it's exciting for our understudies, our underdeveloped, our youth, our inexperienced, the immature, all those things. This is what a golden opportunity for them. And we're going to trot out some of our older guys too, and we're going to see how it goes. And we came to win, right? We're trying to win. That's what we're trying to do.
And when you look at this week, has the team really attacked it like they would a game week during the season for the most part?
Yeah, you know, this is day one of a normal week, so we have 3 days leading up to the fourth day, and so today we'll be in full pads, tomorrow half pads, Saturday we'll be in shockers, and then Sunday we're going to compete. So this is a normal week, but it starts today, so can't really tell you what I don't know, but I think our guys are, you know, getting tuned in, and we gave them some scouting reports and we gave them some information, and we're trying to treat everything like a football game because we need to learn as much as we can about the young men who are currently on our football team.
And how big is this experience? You mentioned some of the younger players. You have that purple and gold scrimmage, but to be going up against an actual opponent, just really how big is that for a lot of these players?
It's gigantic. So last week, Rob, we competed against ourselves in a full-fledged live tackling, live blocking scrimmage with officials. Casey, one of the head officials from the NSIC there, played witness, and we had the replay and everything, so they got some good work in too, and so did we. We learned a lot about our players. We did some shuffling on the depth charts, and that's the second best thing to what we're going to have this Sunday. This Sunday is the best. You get an opportunity to compete against an outside opponent in the off season and treat it like a real game. You have real opportunities to assess and evaluate and project a little bit for the fall. So this is monumental for our program, and it's huge when we've lost so many mature, experienced, and older players to graduation.
And we've seen the roster. Looks like there's a handful of guys that coming into the program through the transfer portal. Who are some of the players that fans really need to be on the lookout for, not only this spring, but coming up in the fall?
Yeah, we got about a half a dozen or so guys that came in at break, and they had an opportunity to come in and compete. And some are eligible, some are ineligible, but it's okay. We're training, we're prepping for the fall. Rashad McKinley out of the Twin Cities, he's somebody that transferred into us. He's doing a fantastic job at corner. Jason Dandridge, Joe Randall, Jordan Gruel. You also have Amon Williams. You have Jack Hawkinson, and the list goes on and on and on. But, you know, we have a pretty good group of young men, you know, that are eager. Eric Vadoy from Southwest Minnesota State. So a lot of new faces, but you know what? 20-plus guys have moved on from 2024, and, you know, you have to backfill a little bit with some maturity, and the portal's going to open this Wednesday again for Division I, and they've got some new rules going on, so there's definitely going to be some action that's going to be a trickle-down effect for the Division II world.